Hello, 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 hello. Good grief. I am very late. Alright. Get your game face on, Ricky. It's only 10 minutes past when you were supposed to start. Yes, you're only the only person in chat for once. That's interesting. I reckon everybody else might be over at Phantom's channel. Phantom's playing Fortnite at the moment, I think. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the show. For those who may not know me, which is usually almost no one these days, which is nice. It means I have regulars. The name is Bones. Ricky T. Bones. Detective, sometimes. Although I don't think I've earned that moniker just yet. I should probably play a mystery game first. Could, but the community isn't so much. That could be said about a lot of gaming communities. But I digress. Welcome on in. We're in for a chilled night, as per usual. We are playing Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. I don't remember if you tuned into the last one, but TF2 is a prominent example of this. Yes. Good and bad. A lot of legendary stuff came from TF2. Not all good, but you know. We all had a collective good time. So, let's see. How do I explain Mechanicus? If you've played XCOM, you're going to recognize Mechanicus. If you like Warhammer, you're going to recognize Mechanicus. And if you just want to watch a skeleton slowly crumble to pieces over his brain hurting a bunch, you're going to enjoy Mechanicus. Let's see. Is there anything I need to go over before we begin? Not that I can think of. The archive channel is now fully operational. You can expect Twitch VODs over there. So, you'll no longer have to come to Twitch to watch it live and then knife through all of the get bogged down in the Twitch settings. TF2 community is both, including and recessive, conservative and progressive. The community is a paradox. Yep. There is no better way to describe it. And I used to be a part of it. I actually spent a good deal of my life in that game. Regrettably so. I wouldn't change it any other way, because then I wouldn't be who I am, but I must say that was a lot of time wasted. But yeah, we're not here to mull over the good and the bad. Let's see. Feel like that music is a bit low, but it's alright. As long as it's disrupting. I guess that's pretty much all I need to explain, is that who I am, what I do, and where this channel is. And just that more changes are coming. I will have better implemented alerts. Solly Main. No. Nah. If there was any character in TF2 that played like a fighting game character, it'd have to be Soldier. Soldier and Demo Man, where it's just like the amount of ridiculous shit you can pull off as a soldier is amazing. I used to be a jack of all trades back in the day, but later on in my little time with TF2, I played a lot more Soldier than I did anything else. I used to be an engine main, actually. Understandably. But now, I want to say it's been at least a year. Maybe 8 months. The iframe medic is crazy. Like, that's gotta be a legal attorney. Yes, the 5 second, 7 second long iframe. Well, no matter. We should probably get a move on then. Okay. Let me go ahead and swap over to the game screen. There I am. And ditch this music. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I wish I had written some properly. Alright. I'm going to start up Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Pray it doesn't kill the computer. Because if so, then I may have to be a PNG somehow. 8 seconds, so that's 300 frames of invulnerability. Let's see. Let's see. 1 frame per 60 seconds. 60, 120. Yep, you're right. 300 frames. Jeez. Yeah, try putting that in the Dust Loop wiki. See how many people pop their lids. Okay, and one more thing. I have control of the ads, so we're only going to take ad breaks when I see fit. When I have to step away from the computer, and nothing else has to be in your oculars. So, aside from the sidebar ads, which I may have still enabled, this should be a very pleasant experience for viewing. Oh, well, I got you here, character select. Okay, the game should be starting. I just realized that's a ridiculous Slayer's 6P. Which game? Because I hear Slayer is practically invincible in every game. I will say, seeing as I've got you here, C-Cell, both I see. I am planning on playing Slayer and Exard very soon. Like, trying him out, kind of like how I did with Potemkin and Gold Lewis and all them. But that's going to be, like, the week before Slayer actually comes out.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh.
Yeah, I know,
It
Exard.
disgusted me.
Okay, let's go ahead and skip that, because some of us have seen that already. Alright. Yeah. I'll have to relearn how to play Exard, but should be fun. Should be fun. Okay. Gonna keep an eye on everything as best as I can. Oop. There we go. Slayer is a nice character to play. I mean, you used to main him in Slash. No. I actually did have a chance to try him out a little bit, and he was a good time, let me tell you. Although I will say the combo trials were kind of ridiculous, but I finally managed to get the hang of jump canceling. Okay. So to bring you up to speed on everything that's gone down, XX/, the predecessor of Accent Core and Plus R. Gotcha. Gotcha. The Mechanicus have stumbled across a barren planet. Holotapes suggest that it may be a heavily sought-after resource pile. It remains to be seen if that's the case, but we have uncovered a great and ancient evil in the process. We have encountered the Necron. Not necessarily hell divers, but instead of automatons, they are essentially an ancient race of Terminators. Of Egyptian Terminators. They traded their bodies for husks of metal and steel. And now, yeah, an ancient race of Terminators. Now, doesn't that sound fun? So now that we've awoken it, uncovered it, and understood that it is a threat to all of humanity, we must snuff it out. Purge the heretics. And we play as the Emperor of... And we play as the tech priests of mankind known as the Adeptus Mechanicus. Our own folly brought us here. Therefore, we are the ones to seal the demons away. It's all turn-based strategy. If you've played XCOM, you're probably going to see a lot of familiar stuff. Trust me, I've heard weirder. Karate biker grizzly bear isn't even the weirdest thing I've heard of. Well, that's up there for me. Okay. Seems to be running okay. Beato tube. Can you... Oh my. Oh me, oh my, oh me. The encoder is having a difficult time. Hold on. Wow, even with a PNG maker. Alright, you tell me, is everything looking smooth? Because on my end, OBS is lagging to shit. Like, is my mouth opening when it's supposed to? Is the visuals okay, etc.? Because OBS is throwing a fit at the moment. Bit shifty from time to time, I see, okay. Then allow me to boop myself out of existence and replace it with a very still image of myself. I apologize. I should have done a bunch more testing. Static as the TV snow. Gotcha. Yeah. Let me bop myself out of existence. Actually, I have a screen I can use, so bear with me. Actually, no, I'll be fine. I just need to load up something extra. Okay. Alright, I won't be able to talk, sadly. But at least I'll be in front of your eyes. Let me just go ahead and take a quick oopsie break while I fix this up. Be right back. Alright, we're back on the air, but sadly my mouth is now glued shut. Oh well. You give some, you take some. We want to enjoy this game as best we can. So hopefully things will smooth out from here. And I finally got to use my technical difficulty screen. That's nice. Alright. It might be a bit hitchy here and there, but we're just going to have to deal with it. So I need to double check everything, make sure everything is good to go. So weapons, okay, this is not what I need. So cohort. These are our available characters. So, disciplines, I need to see. There were actually pretty neat things in older GD titles. I know it's arcade, boss fights. Yikes! Yeah, that's not streamer safe. But that does, I mean, those were the arcade days. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. So this character, Magos Monardius, could rename him. Nah. Explorators, he is currently... Reveal enemy statistics when in melee range. So this is a melee focused Magus. So I'm going to rename you Magus. What shall I name you? Midnight Carnival is a killer of a theme, so I've heard. I think I've actually listened to that one. I rarely get a chance to listen to Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack. I really should listen more, though. Okay, Magos Slashus. Slaush. Magicus? No, he's a melee character. Also, howdy, Mims. Welcome on in. I am a biblically accurate skeleton at the moment because Viatotube and Mechanicus did not want to mix. I know. Magos Machetetus. There we go. That's a great way to understand that that's a melee-focused character. And then he's got an axe and an arc weapon. Okay. Beautiful name. And now we've got probably a ranged focused guy. So this one, yes, +4 range for ranged weapons. Dominos. Okay. So you, sir. Let's see. Magos Artemis. Just go with a standard name. Wait, we can make this more Latin. Artemeus. Artemeus. I love saying Latin stuff. I wish I could speak it. Surprisingly, I don't know any Latin despite growing up in a theology-based household. By the way, another recommendation, listen to the Korean version of the XX OST. It's so damn good. I think I remember seeing that in an old Maximilian Dude video, that it was the Korean version of XX that has an entirely different producer, right? Or is it just a different album? Kinda. Okay. Artemeos, Macheteos. Macheteus. I don't know how I want to say that. And then a servitor. Different producer. Okay, cool. Alright. I guess we're good to go. New deployment available. So so we have cohorts, which is our underlings, and then we have our mages alongside us. Daisuke made the normal OST, NEXT made the Korean OST. Interesting. Where is... No, not that piece of paper. Here it is. This has this is my cheat sheet for all the voices. I wrote the names down as best as I could, but I'm gonna change a couple up. And if you can hear some gumminess in my voice, it's because I've been sucking on a cough drop. So bear with me as my voice warms up. What have you got for me? Acropis sector. Tech Acquisitor Scavolia wishes to begin her research into the secrets of Necrons and has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Acropis. I need to see if I can actually screen motion blur, because I'm having actually a hard time reading all this stuff. I'm thoroughly surprised there's no way I can increase it, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay. Ooh. So we go on missions and we can unlock fragments. So STC fragments, by the way, let me nerd out for a second here. STC fragments are basically like the holy grail of the Warhammer universe. Warhammer 40k, I should say. Think, what if you could get a hard drive that had 3D printing knowledge on it? Like a blueprint. And you could just set it down and it would automatically generate it from the ground up, as long as you had the materia. That's essentially what an STC fragment is. So they're very much sought out in the 40k universe. So we get an Omnissiah axe, a Curatio claw. I love these names. An essential tool for an engineer tech priest. Okay. Interesting. And then Blackstone as well, with an easy difficulty setting. What about you? That is Scavolia. Videx. Winds of Change. Lector Dogmatis Vintex has requested the deployment of a sensor servitor to fumigate the tomb of Agrotech and cleanse its spiritual corruption. Deploy a sensor servitor and cleanse the tomb. We get Infestus Mecanderite. A single solid attack, so it's a spear. During World War II, fun fact from character select, the Nazi Party actually funded explorations and hunts for legendary items such as Excalibur and the Holy Grail. That doesn't surprise me at all. That does not surprise me at all. As far as I know, that Hitler was very superstitious. Also very, very, very loopy from his crazy doctor. My family actually is obsessed with, or I should say my younger brother and my father are obsessed with World War II, so I know a fair bit about that time. Okay, Omnispecs. There's 50% chance to miss you. Okay, so a defense buff. Interesting. Winds of Change and the Killing Jar. I like... High as hell Hitler is something I never thought I'd hear about today, but here we are. Long story... Okay, there's a small story behind that. So long story short, Hitler had, like, a doctor, a dedicated physician to him, whose greatest idea about the human body was what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And so he would constantly drip feed him like very dangerous diseases in hopes of building his immune system. It may or may not have had some severe side effects. So, yeah. I'm not sure if that's a myth or if it's an actual fact, but that's a story I remember from way back when. Alright. Omnissiah axe. Do I actually have one already? Magos. What do you have? Power axe. Okay, so it could be a upgrade. Yeah, there's a lot of amazing sub stories in World War II that you just never get told about anywhere. You just have to find them in old books. I'm sure if you looked it up in Google Images, it exists. You can add that to your... on second thought, maybe that wouldn't be a good phone wallpaper. Silly one, but you get a lot of questions. Alright. Cheeky. Killing Jar. Alright, let's go ahead and go for that Omnissiah axe. Why not? Here you choose which tech priests and troops to take on a mission. Use left mouse button to add a unit to the Arvis lighter transport. Use right mouse button to remove a unit from the selection. Okay. Well, I've only got 2 priests, so the rest can be servitors. Canticles. Okay. And then canticles are basically spells, if I recall correctly. Store 5 HP on the active unit, yeah. They pray to the machine god, and the machine god answers. Let's do this. Alright, let's see if I remember Faustinus. Ah, okay. So this is the head honcho, Faustinus. And I'm going to change his voice a little bit. Tech Acquisitor Scavola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Styges 7 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion false. If objection concerns offenses, go to different mission. And leave you to do free as you will. A derelict of logic, Scavola. Macarian 16-4. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Silver Tenebrous evaluation commences. Wonders, opportunities, secrets, rare chance for discovery, intelligence on Xenos. Must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Acquisitor. My emotion cores return only peril to our mission, personnel, and the threat of awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role, gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you up to go about that, Scavola? Field operations in person, suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead, optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Acropis. Commence immediately. Think we can see the zealot among them. Oh boy, we have an actual Mechanicus, Adeptus Mechanicus with us then. Kefra was given a Scottish accent back then, but I'm not sure Space Scottish are a thing in Warhammer 40k. It's all British, as far as I know. Given reports from the Tomb of Acropis, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magus. Of course, but first, you have to kill them. My talents, dissection after the fact. I leave location, identification, execution to your tech priest, Magus. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scavola. There are no mere labor servitors. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Mag. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity, plus opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. What a win-win situation. Alright, and so we begin. Automeos, Machateos, Servitors, left or right? I see. So that's our primary objective. We have some optional objectives on the right there. Left is never a good idea, but we're doing it anyway. Speculation. Tombs possess autonomous repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study equals yes. Have some collected for me, Falseness. The chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about industriously as they repair the damage. Attempt to collect several of the scarabs. It is in how they act as a group that the greatest insight will be found. Collect a couple scarabs for study. There is no time for such deviations from the missions. We're on a research, so let's try to gather as much as we can. Conclusion commences. Scarabs are not individual constructs, but a resource of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is form of Necron construct. Commence formulation. Wondrous kaleidoscope of hypotheses. So, you're telling me we're essentially in the equivalent of a Borg cube. Holy Toledo! That's terrifying. With some difficulty, the cohorts herd a dozen or so scarabs into a specimen vault and cram them inside, sealing the vessel. More scarabs swarm out from a previously unseen aperture, revealing they must have a system of passageways throughout the tomb so that they can be sent where needed. 2 cognition points and 45 blackstone. Very nice. I have a bad feeling about this one. Opportunity detected. Necron combat tactics, weaponry, capabilities eliminated. Study required. Oh, dear God. The chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lie dead, with marks from Gauss blasts all over the walls. Salvage what gear you can from the dead. After all, it's a waste to leave them behind. Examine the chamber for data on the combat that took place here. Say a prayer for the fallen Skitarii. The cult Mechanicus exhorts its soldiers to memorize their losses. Salvage. We're on a research mission. Let's take all the time we can. Necromere automata equals false. Analysis. Necron combat capability does not equal trained human troops. In fact, is greater than equal. A shame live fire combat exercise is impossible. Must remain a dream. The cohort takes their time in examining the damage caused to the chamber. Necrons attack swiftly, picking off the 2 rearmost of the Skitarii unit before disappearing again into the shadows. So they can attack us whenever they like. That's terrifying. That's the main objective, so what's in here? Oh dear. Necron Awakening. I see. So the longer we stay in a chamber, the bigger a chance they can show up. The Necrons are waking in response to our presence within the tomb. As you travel through each tomb, the defense systems will start activating, and this increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in the tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Terrifying. Exploring the depths of the tomb isn't without reward. There are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room beyond, which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, we can reap the rewards within. Let's see. I have 2 options here. Treasure room. This looks right. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly is of Xenos origin. Sparks through the age sealant used to contain the treasures within. Sparks of data leak through the age sealant used to contain the treasures within. Eyes heal for 2 HP. Nice. Alright, so they know we're here now. Let's continue. Another heavy door. So it's a crapshoot every time, huh? Oof. Okay. It was only a servitor. But they're gonna get gaining on us very soon. Extra Necrons in battle now. Commence enthusiasm. Acquire at all costs. One of the Necron war forms remains after the rest of the fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality, as if to disappear. I feel as though if it can transport, we cannot take it. Take targeted sensor readings of the Necron as it phases out. We can try and extract it. Shame. Was anticipating commencement of dismantling, dissection, experimental dismemberment of captive Xenos construct. Interim conclusion reached. Necrons possess fail-safe internal teleporters. Activate upon destruction. Indeed, Tech Acquisitor. I believed we could have concluded that without such risk to my tech priests. One of the cohort takes the Necron by the arm to drag it towards the tomb entrance. The Necron's teleportation procedure is then completed and it vanishes. Apart from the arm the trooper was holding, though not much compared to an entire Necron construct, the arm is taken back for study. A little extra money never hurt. And now the final room before we move on. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict resolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. The chamber ahead is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy. The arcs of static electricity bleep from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. We already have enough condition points. But we're here for a study mission. I want to study. Ugh. Observation alone is not enough to understand the functions of these energy-hungry devices. In an attempt to dismantle one of the devices, the cohort is subjected to a blast of plasma that burns and irradiates them, followed by a cascade of exotic particles that teleports them to a different chamber. They rue the questionable decision to examine these machines closely as they make their way back to the mission path. Awakening increased by 1 and 2 damage. Grand. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of lag. That's not a good sign. Come on, Mechanicus, stick with me. Okay, we're back. Let me go ahead and save real quick. And as I've mentioned before, we are not wimps. We are staying with this save no matter what happens. Now the primary objective. Necrons reanimate 1 turn faster. Lovely. And here they come. Oh boy. We have plenty of cognition points. So we can, in fact, start this round with our cohorts. Alright. There's only one source of enemies. 1, 2, and then what is this? I wonder. That looks dangerous. Where is my Artemeus? Is back there. Gonna put him out here. Machateus is going right here. We don't need conviction points. We need distance. Alright. Let's see. So that would be a scan. That's not going to provide any cover. Let's go ahead and check this guy out. 8 health. Yikes. Okay. I think I forgot to summon. Welcome back. Hope you got some goodies. Alright. I'm going to put my melee fighter up here. I think, yeah, it's an arc weapon. So on my turn there, I'll use a cognition point to get up there. Philly cheesesteak, nice! Okay, and then move here, take a hot shot. 3 damage, not bad. Reveal the stats of this one. 6, okay. And why not? We can take a pot shot at you. Four damage. Very nice. end our turn, and the next round we will be able to, yes, summon our servitors. Oh, but it's wasted cognition points, that's right. Okay, that's fine. Frontline fighter to distract them for now. Oof, maybe not lasting long, though. Yeah, no, he just sucked up all that acid energy. Ouch. Okay. Time to do some battle. Hi-ya! Down and down. And then Arc Scourge. Don't have enough condition points. Okay. Good round. Good round. Good round. Let's see if we can put this one down. Yes. No threats. Very nice. Smooth. Circumstantial evaluation. Confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanished, leaving no samples to be collected. Grand. Analyze. Thoroughly search the chamber for any components that might have been missed during the teleportation. Take pick grabs of the damage from the Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. Move on, hoping the next combat will yield useful samples. Let's take a good look. We did waste time, but the cohort is slowed down by the search, giving the enemy the chance to respond to their location. However, they uncover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that may be useful, that may contain valuable materials. A Volkite blaster! We got an STC fragment. Nice! Also meaning in the lyrics of Advent Children version of One Winged Angel out of pure boredom. That's a nice theory. Whatever it may be. Single range target attack deals 6 to 8 energy damage. Nice. The mission is complete. The cohort returns from the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they gathered on phasing out of Necron remains illuminating in itself. Valuable data present is greater than the past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. I cannot say I support your conclusion, Scavola. Beneficial conclusion. Itemization follows. Necron discorporation witness. Enemy constructs destroyed is less than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necrons available for dissection increased. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Acquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. So we basically just got sent in as guinea pigs. Fun. Well, our tech priest made it back. However, we lost one servitor. Alright, not bad. And we got our rewards plus 1 extra. Very nice. That only took 3 minutes? Wow. 1 new canticle. Cant of the Craft. The next physical attack will deal plus 3 physical damage. Oh boy! Unethical experiments that probably go against all known war crimes in the Geneva Convention. My favorite. Oh my god. You have no idea what kind of universe we're in, do you? The Geneva Convention was 38,000 years ago, my friend, if it even existed. We are far flung into the future and there is only war. There are no limits. Humankind is on the brink of despair and we are doing everything in our ability to destroy the enemy. There is no such thing as too unconventional. I mean, look at us. We're tech priests. We are practically more cybernetic than we are human. Alright. Scavola has another job. We are going to go against instead to the Winds of Change after I take a look at my cohorts. Alright. We have more Blackstone to spend. And we've upgraded both of them at least once. Okay, so Arc Scourge, he's a melee fighter. I've made him way too melee focused. I need to give him, like, something extra. Alright, let's try this. Need more augment slots to equip this weapon. What do you mean? I see. Wait, hold on. It's on... Apparently I need more. Why can I do this one then? Oh, I see. So it requires 2 wrench... Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So they need to be able to hold more. Yeah, I cannot plug that one in. I see. So if I wanted this, I would have to take away his axe. Okay. Well, now he gets the Omnissiah axe and 1 weak weapon. Arc Scourge is a melee weapon. Phosphor Blast Pistol. Yeah, why not? Now, our next cohort. Artemeus. You will get this brand new Volkite Blaster. Ah, but wait, then he sacrifices the ability to actually, like, do dual wield. Cognition. That's why. Okay, that's why I didn't have a cognition points to summon servitors. It's because it costs 1 to fire it. And then the Volkite Blaster costs 3. I see. Now I understand. So maybe dual wield these so he has at least 1 free option and 1 expensive option. And then we're out of options in terms of augments. And now, okay, let's see. Ah, it's a self-healing tool. Alright, so what if I took him, instead of giving him a long-range weapon, I can give him the ability to heal himself. Now he's a berserker. Heals 2 to 4 HP with a cognition cost of 1. 2 to 4 physical damage. 3 to 4. Wait, that's worse. Why did I go for this if it's worse? Oh, because it's a free axe. You don't have to spend cognition points to use it. Ah, I get it. So it's more of a conservative option. Okay. Interesting. Well, yeah. Because I want to have more minions on the field, I'll go ahead and stick with that. Now, as for augments. Well, come on in, Crafty. If you stay, you stay. If you don't, you don't. But appreciate you stopping by regardless. Alright. Let's try Artemeus. Actually, I'm going to double check something real quick. So I can only... That's weird. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, I can customize these guys? What? Oh, but you... Oh, okay, so it's your unit. It's your full unit. Not just, like, one guy. And we'll keep the Mars red. It works. Now, tech. Is there anything I should be paying for? Yes? No? No. Troops. Only one. Okay. One cognition point. I wonder how we get more cohorts. I'm sure it'll be explained down the line. Alright. Time to play on Videx's team. Let me just make sure one more time that everybody's good to go. Mechanicus now has a weaker axe. Has the ability to heal now. No range capabilities, but that's fine. I think it's fun. We should probably upgrade our cohorts now that I think about it. Okay. What else have we got? Enemy statistics. Opportunity attacks. Troops gain 1 damage, 4 movement, critical chance. Ooh. So this buffs our servitors. Dominum, attack, protocol, servo skull. Servo skulls can now deal 1 damage and they're farther range, but troop units reduced by 2 cognition. At the beginning of a unit's turn, if the gauge is empty, that's nice. Okay. I like the idea of making this guy our commander. And now I've got a little bit more to spend, so I'll go over to our melee-focused guy. Avoid all opportunity attack, +3 to movement. Ooh. So now we can add augments. 2 to HP, +1 physical armor. 3 to HP, +1 physical armor. Adds more movement. Adds 1 physical damage. 2 HP, 3 HP. We're moving. Ah, so this is an extra bit we have to add on top. And now he has an augmented capacity of 3. Okay. Oof, we're making a good berserker here. I like it. Okay, we got 70 blackstone left. I don't think... Yeah. So that's Mechanicus. What about Artemis? Yeah, we need more blackstone. Okay. Alright, alright. So we got 1 dual wield in full with a servo skull. And then we got Mechanicus, who can heal himself, deal damage, and he's got a little bit of a leg upgrade, so he can move around quite a bit. Now it's dangerous. It's dangerous to put our mages in danger, but we've made our bones. We stick with what we've done. Okay. And then Kent of the Craft. So now we have option to buff our melee damage, or our physical damage, I should say. So that's bolters and axes. And then we can also heal. Nice. Alright. Crashes Zamboni through the wall. Hello there. Welcome on in, Proto Ryan. Glad you could stop by. Okay. We've been min-maxing our crew, and now we are boarding our ship. Is it just me, or is it quiet in here? No, it's not you. It's actually quite a quiet night in terms of chat. Which is fine, it's fine. Everybody's got their own ideas of a good night. And Warhammer 40k Mechanicus may not be everybody's idea. But I'm here to voice act, so I shall do so. I called you here, Lector Dogmas Videx, because your knowledge in the spiritual matters and the cult Mechanicus will be crucial in dealing in any moral threats on Silva Tenebris. I have 543,021 works of scripture stored for rapid context topical retrieval. There is no obstacle beyond my capacity to counsel you on. Unnecessary use of conjugator power. Waste of resources, Videx. Insufficient use. Go to Augmented Bay for improvements. I'm here to break your hotel room and cause mischief. Do as you may. The Xenos tomb is revealed to us as a great hungry maw that seeks to consume our very purity. Blasphemy reeks from every corner of the tomb of Agroketh. Most poetic Lector Dogmas, your thoughts on how to proceed? Thank you for the hydrate, I could use some. I shall take my cues from the writing of Archmagus Veneratus Heritus. Let the stench of corruption be swept aside by the sweet winds of faith. One of my censor servitors will cleanse the spiritual corruption with blessed incense. Then deploy one immediately. My thoughts exactly, Magus. With your assistance, the Omnissiah's work shall be done. Great. We're gonna go bug bomb the place, I guess. The Census Servitor is deployed at the tomb entrance, Magus. I am ready to send it on its way. Halt, Subdomina. The Census Servitor is a delicate piece of machinery. It is ill-suited to hostile territory. Avaloronians 591. Fragile indeed are the tools of the righteous. It must be escorted on its sacred duty. Don't be ridiculous. Every step we take in the tomb risks our lives and of our personnel. Yes, roll me even. Even keel. If the spiritual integrity of the mission is truly at stake, Subdomina Kepra, it is worth the risk. And I assure you it is most definitely is. I've already sent a team ahead. I foresaw your emotional connection to your troops, Kepra. If you are ever to be a Dominus, I must show you how to command. My gratitude, Magus. The Xenos corruption will destroy us as surely as the guns of our enemy. Landing on, damn it! Oh, this is gonna go over well, I'm sure. Very well. His will be done. Alright, deployment number 2. Already I see a rune. Do I take the chance? So these green objects, by the way, are runes. Currently, they are like coin tosses, I think. There's probably a guide out there that says exactly which rune does what. But it is our choice how long we take to get to this diamond right here. And the longer we take, the more bad guys show up. So, yeah. This can only go well. Let's start over here. We'll have to backtrack from that room, but it'll decide how far we go. This is non-standard behavior, and it speaks ill of the menials who tasked it was to maintain this machine. Maxims of Alamant 512. Beware the deviance of thine own tools, for the enemy finds his entrance thereby. Even more deals to make. Wonderful. Quite unexpectedly, a previously unused Voxcaster unit pops out of the servitor's face panel. In synthesized voice, it attempts to engage the cohort in philosophical discussion. Ooh. Continue the conversation with the machine. Rip out the servitor's Voxcaster unit. Perform a diagnosis on the machine to determine the source of this behavior. Do we listen to the words of a heretic? Do we care? Or do we hear out this robot? I think it would be ill-advised to listen to the words of an ancient deity. Albeit that's the Warhammer brain in me talking, but I think we at least examine it. Could be useful. Spin a wheel. Nah, we'll let logic do the talking here. We will never know who tampered with this machine. If all is right, he suffered punishment for his heresy long ago. A lengthy but comprehensive diagnostic locates an invasive element in the biological cortex that contained the servitor's operating system. A data chip inserted by an unknown person many years ago. With the chip removed, the servitor ceases its wayward communication and continues in silence. We get an SCC fragment of a scanner. Nice. Extract a cognition point directly from a target. Nice. 2 cognition points are earned, and the Necron initiative is increased. We wasted time for a good reason. While traversing this chamber... Actually, give me a second. Oh, can't lock out of that. The sensor servitor crosses a part of the floor that collapses underneath the machine's weight. The servitor is trapped at the bottom of the shaft of machinery and pipework. It must be extricated. Let's see. Exhorts the servitor to overload its magnetation levitation circuits. Fashion a system of pulleys and ropes to haul the machine out of the hole. That's going to take a long time. Manual labor. Climb into the hole and haul the servitor out of manually. Is it a good reason? If it's for a good reason, is it really wasting time? You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. I feel like if I overload its magnetation levitation circuits, it's going to explode. So... pulleys and ropes, that's the safe option, but I'm sure that the Necrons are going to get mighty feisty. Manual labor, meanwhile, might hurt everybody, so it's the only safe option. To every problem, a solution lies in the application of tech lore. Thus Ferrek Azkaban wrote, and thus we have proven. I shall meditate on this revelation. Yep, knew it. The makeshift pulley system takes a long time to set up, but once in place, it proves up to the task of extricating the servitor from its predicament. Man. Remember, you have bad luck. Thank you for the reminder. Oops. I need to fix something, hold on. Just got some extra stuff I forgot to fix up. There we go. Alright, back to it. Ooh, we got a wayward way of going about things. We're already at level 1. Alright, flipping a coin. I know I have bad luck, but heads, we go to the right and continue exploring extra. Tails, we should probably just move on. Oh dear, I got a bad omen. Do I listen to it though? That's the question. I have bad luck. My coin said don't do it. Yeah, you don't even have to suggest it. Alright, we won't go into the extra room, but I do want to see what this rune does. We're technically still on the same amount of rooms. Well, plus one. A single port designed for a Necron Cantopec. A creature extrudes from the device. We've tried this one before and it didn't go so well, so let's try this one. Whew. Okay. That worked out well. We got some Blackstone. Menials shall be ritually chastised for this maintenance failure. It is imperative that we get the servitor functioning again. Quickly. NATO Dogmatics 7190. If his will be done, let it be done quickly. The sensor servitor stops moving and starts belching pungent smoke. The runes of attention are blinking on its chassis, indicating several key systems require maintenance. Oh dear. Huh. Secondary repair. Perform ritual replacement. I forgot. So, they don't... Okay, so the Adeptus Mechanicus do not trust AI. They do not trust robots. They only trust organically fueled mechanicums. And so, in order to deviate from this idea of being mechanical tech priests, they refer to simple stuff like replacing a battery as the ritual of replacement. It's so good. It's so good. Primary maintenance, the most perfunctory rites of repairing, tertiary diagnostic. Perform the entire rite of refurbishment, including the incantation of 7 diagnostic processes and the addendum fabricators. It's okay. A patch-up job. Secondary repair, primary maintenance. We can't take much more time, otherwise we might hit level 3, and I don't know what that's gonna be like. So let's try a primary maintenance. Oh! The servitor is given the sprinkling of sanctified machine oil and application of holy mastics, and it continues to smolder, but is functional again. Oops. Yeah, maybe we should have taken it. Maybe we should have given it a good look. Extra Necrons in battle. Yeah, we don't want to reach the final room by level 3, probably. Magus, shut this down before the enemy are attracted to the din, but take care not to damage the machine. The servitor begins emitting a loud, blaring noise, perhaps a form of tampering or damage alarm that has been accidentally tripped. The noise is accompanied by flashing lights and random bursts of extremely pungent incense. Destroy the offending units on the servitor. It must be done quickly. Ignore the noise. There's no time to deal with this problem. Diagnose and fix the errant parts. Okay, we gotta fix it. We gotta fix it. The cohort expects the diagnostic to take some time, but quickly notice a cranial probe improperly jammed into one of the cortical sockets. Once this is removed, the servitor's non-standard behavior ceases, and the cohort has a new appreciation for the proper maintenance and function of such machines. Sometimes it's just turn it off and turn it on again. And here they come. Alright. Real quick. Aw, come on. Let me have the settings. Whatever. Alright, so let's have a quick look. One Necron there, one Necron there. There were only 2 on the field. Concerning. Okay. And then cognition points are over there. Let's go. Alright, so Artemius, take Palisade there. Shitimus, take there. I do have cognition points, so I can put servitors out right now. If that's the case, then I will put the Magus back here. And we are ready to rock. Almost. Let's have all of our servitors ready to go. Begin. Here they come. Alright, servitor... Oh, damn it. He's blocked. I should have been more careful about the placement. Alright. At the very least, I'll move him back here. Call it a day. Oh, those are... I see. I know what that is. Let's see if I can destroy before it activates. Okay. Yes, 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 I know. Going to head out. Wish you all a good rest of your stream and a good rest. Thank you, Mimsy. We'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. Alright. Not enough cognition points, so we can take a free shot. Let's go ahead and reveal the stats of this one. It's got a resistance to physical damage. That's not great, which is fine, because we can just take a pot shot at it like this. A little bit of damage goes a long way, and we'll duck over here. Magus Artemis is done. Another servitor steps into the fray. Put him behind this. Break that. Only one. Rats. That's fine. Next servitor steps up. We're gonna just push him further up, get ready to get hit. Oh, and he might die, actually. That's not good. Interesting. I could scan it, but I won't. Moving on. Oh, I could have... Oh, okay. I see. Oh, there's another Necron off to our right. Servitor, get in there. Stand by. Get ready to wail on him when he comes up. Okay. I'll let the other servitor deal with him. Oops! I accidentally delayed his turn. That's great. That's great. That's great. Oh dear. See with you immediately. It's got a resistance to physical damage too. That's fantastic. Alright. Servitors might die. Yep, there goes one. Oh, the tech priest gets hit. Okay, this is bad. I see, so those can be doubly used. Not doing very well, not this time, nope. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's perhaps because of bad luck. Whoa. Alright, engage. It's time to get real. Oh, this might actually be a good attack. Or maybe not. I'm gonna heal. Just because I don't trust these guys. Maybe, but who made the deal in the first place? All right, all right, all right. I know. If you can't stay in Vegas, stay out of Vegas. Let's wail on this guy a bit more. With the machine spirit, it's dead. Or down, I should say. And there's a Necron behind us there. Alright, do your due diligence, Servitor. Go sacrifice yourself for the Omnissiah. And actually, this is a bad idea. Only use once per mission. Yes, I know, but I need this guy to stay preoccupied. And mind you, while he's in combat like that, he cannot shoot. I'll bet you make another irresponsible deal tonight. Okay. So first, we're going to send him away. And then we'll engage this one right here so he can't use his weapon. Meanwhile, Artemius will continue dealing with this one over here. This might be killed. Nice. And then put him away. Alright, alright, we're getting the hang of this. Now we'll just put Artemius in position where we need him. And continue moving right along. Oof. It's fine, it's fine. Servitors are expendable. Now, question becomes... Cognition, they're not capable of using cognition points. Gotcha. I, on the other hand... Can I attack around corners is a question. Yes, yes I can. Alright. Another round. Whew, okay. Good. We can move this guy back into position. We'll put him at the end of this derelict structure and move right along. Now this Necron is cornered. He can no longer shoot. Whoa. What's that? Interesting. Okay. And we can use Artemius to finish him off. Oh, no, he's out of range. My bad. And then... put him right here. Ah, he's still out. Would this work? I've got a combination point to burn. Why not? That works. No? Yes? No. Immediately. Okay. I might be able to reach him here. Nope. Okay. I need to be back across. I'm an idiot. Alright. Can't shoot with this... Oh wait. Yeah, we can. Burned a lot of cognition for that, but I'll take it. Damage negated. Damn. Okay, that's not great. End the turn. Alright, he's surrounded, so I can't get to him. So I guess all I can do is just stack up behind him. Because that servitor is about to die. As is he. There we go. Feels weird being the only chatter on a stream again. Yeah, I know. It's just one of those nights. You know, I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of my regulars are shared between me and Phantom. And Phantom, if I recall correctly, is still live playing Fortnite with Zoro. So, it's alright. Plus, I don't know how many people are really interested in Warhammer. Alright. The sensor servitor reaches a location where the air currents through the tomb will take its sacred exudations to every corner of the tomb. The cohort guards it until its incense is fully deployed, and we can escort it back to the tomb entrance. The sensor servitor has been delivered to the depths of the tomb, Lector Dogmatis. Its sacred incense now permeates all areas of the structure. Fortnite was never really my thing, although apparently I did great at it. Same here, actually. I know it was a bunch of bots when I was playing with a friend, but it's not a hard game to grasp, if I'm being honest. At least in no build mode. If I had to do like the building and shit, I would be completely lost. But I don't play many Battle Royale games to begin with anyway. A positive outcome, Magus. It is right and proper that you see, as I do, the dangers posed by the corruptive influences of the Xenos. It remains to be seen if the tomb is rendered less dangerous for our troops. At the very least, the place is less malodorous. I trust you will continue to consider the alien with the hatred and disdain they deserve, Magus. As we explore this world, remember the words of binary hierarch Getsimore. The weak in mind will seek to understand the Xenos. The strong in mind will destroy them and bless their ignorance. Remember back when building was a thing and the newest skins weren't. Yeah, times do change, don't they? Alright. Only lost one. Very nice. And what do we get? Single target melee attack. Knocks the target back by one tile and only deals one physical target damage to target. Interesting. Only requires one augment, which we could actually... No, that's... By the way, I have no qualms with furries. I think they're neat. Yeah, it's just not your style. Yeah. Targets have a 50% chance to miss you with its attacks for 1 round. Ooh, interesting. Blackstone, plenty. 5% of the awakening now. That one took 10 minutes. Yeah, we spent a little too much time. Okay. Alright. Interesting, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and have a quick look at what we can add to our cohorts here. Oh yeah, I wanted to increase the music a bit because I was feeling like it was a little too quiet. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, I do miss that power axe. I do miss the raw damage it was dealing out. Alright, so this is Artemius. Hello, Dank. Hello, all. I guess that only means one thing. Yep. Told you. The great Fortnitening is over. Welcome all in. Welcome all in. We are 2 expeditions in, and we were about to take our first break of the night. Yeah, see, me and Phantom have a shared ecosystem in that way. Also, Phantom herself shows up. Zoro killed people. Understandable. They deserved it, I'm sure. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and take a small break. I'm sorry to... Oh, Angel stepped in. Nice. Sounds like the whole crowd was in there. Phantom committed arson. That's to be expected. Yeah, this about adds up. Alright. So we're gonna take a small break here. I will run some ads, even though they don't pay the bills, I will assure you. But for it to look good on my resume, I should probably run them. I destroyed the Fortnite sun. Yeah, a good old-fashioned stretch break for everybody. Especially if you've been watching 4 hours of Fortnite, you should definitely take a minute, flex out those arms. Ugh. Whew. And Dank's reminding me to hydrate. Gotcha. So yeah, sorry to slap you with an ad break the second you get in, but it'll be just a short 2 minutes 30 seconds, then I'll be back. I need to go use the restroom. So enjoy the music if you can. If you can't, enjoy the ad. Oh dear, maybe you might need some painkiller for that. Yeah, we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors, whoever the heck they may be. Good Lord, Frankie. You're a mite late. Well, whatever it was, I'm sure he had a good reason. Yeah, hello everybody. Well, thank you for the welcome backs. Anyway, don't worry. Like I always say, you're not tethered here. You may be a mod, but that doesn't mean you're my mod. Am I late? Or am I just on time in a different dimension? Sorry. I grabbed a cookie. Having a quick snack, because we're going to go a little long. I want to see this game to the end, and it seems like it's going to be a very big slog. Who owns this hotel? That would be yours truly. Or technically it belongs to the government of it belongs to the government of Gehenna, but I'm the one who's taking care of it. That's the bullshit lore for the moment, and there will be a lore making stream starting next month probably. Is it from your cookie jar? No. We got some fresh ones from a local Walmart, actually. It's a chocolate chip cookie. The neuron activation. Yeah. Chocolate chip. Excuse me, I needed two. Okay, almost ready. Almost ready. I probably should have let the quote-unquote break screen run on for a little longer, but tomato, tomato. I'm already live anyway. Anyway, just to catch you up on what's been going on, Frankie. As you know, we accidentally woke the space Egyptian Terminators old race people. They're threatening to come against humanity, and we're the first line of defense, so we're going to try and snuff them out before they get to the rest of the universe. Tomato, potato, and all that nonsense, yeah. And as of 2 expeditions in, we have cleansed the area with a sensor, a robotic sensor. Not that kind of sensor, a incensor for the Empire. Technically, you would be correct. The Empire of Mankind, isn't it? The Imperium of Mankind, I should say, is what we are aligned with. Okay. And we are augmenting our cohorts right now with various pieces of machinery. You know, as one of our resident lorehounds, I'm surprised you haven't, like, gone full tilt into the Warhammer 40k universe. Although, to be fair, it seems like you've got a lot on your plate as it is. I'm gonna double check something. You've held yourself back. You're smarter than I, my friend. I discovered Luton 09. I watched... Hold on. Okay, there we go. I watched Luton 09. He has a lovely voice. He speaks the wonders of the 40k universe to me in dulcet British tones. And, he's been helping me keep sane during most of my yard work. It's nice. Who is in charge of the hotel? No, you may not drive the podium vehicle in the gambling district. That's all the way in the basement. You're on floor 44. How are you going to get down there that fast? Don't say the window. I have added bars to the window because of your antics last time. I am getting smarter about y'all's these parts can't stop me. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for your meddling tricks. Or something like that. It's meddling kids, but you know. Alright, so, this is our ranger at the moment. This is our melee fighter. 3 capacity, okay. Alright. Excuse me. Apologies. Something came up that shouldn't have. Acidic in nature, not fun to have. Just had a little bit of a coughing fit there. No. No. Good grief. Don't blame yourself for everything. I have myself for that. Alright, so. I have a question, dear Frankie. I have a melee-focused character here. He wields a powerful axe and can heal himself. Would you like to replace Magus Machetos? Or is that too good of a name to pass up? Unga bunga man, go burr! Gotcha. Let's see, how do I make this Magus? I feel like there's got to be like a Latin name for axe wielder or something like that. But let's just go with Magus Francalis. And he heals himself. Francalis. That would be the end of the stream if you continue to cast your spell there, Bedank. And he heals himself. Yeah. Yeah. If only. Okay. We've been overflowing in cognition. We can afford the powerful axe. Let's see. Scanner, cognition points, Infestus Mechandrite. Okay, that's the push spear. Target has a chance to miss you for 1 round. Let's see what we can do for him. Escape. Okay, so that's the extra movement. Oh, this is actually a good idea. 1 cognition point at the beginning of each unit's turn if the gauge is empty. And we get increased augment capacity. That's good. So now Francalis can hold much more. I'm sorry. A Yamcha pose. Tony hasn't taught me that just yet. A few things. This ain't a prison. You have less disruptive options. You'll probably have to pay for this. And we have actual police here. And you're gone. You don't know the pose? No, actually. I'm sure if I looked it up real quick, I could find it. Hang on. Yamcha pose. I think I already... Ah, that pose. Okay. So you said Yamcha pose. I didn't know it was referring to the crater. The crater image everybody throws around. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up with Cartoon Network. At least not Toonami. Hey, old Phantom. Welcome on in. We were just upgrading Magus Francalis. From the top rope. Okay. This is fine, and he heals himself. Yeah. We have an extra slot here, so... Enjoy your lurking, Phantom. You've earned it. You've been live for 4 hours, blasting fools of Fortnite. You more than deserve it. Required 2. Okay. In addition to being a self-healing berserker, Frankie now shoots lightning. Joy. We don't have enough to fix up Artemis, unfortunately. And pawn me continuously. Look, Phantom has already proven to be an eldritch horror with how she treated that Chikorita. I think we all understand we cannot trust Phantom. Scanner, cognition point directly from the target. Push back. Actually, yes, that would actually do really good. So now we have a push spear. A Doc Ock arm, actually. So we can actually take a shot no matter what happens. Okay, cool. I like this upgrade. And that's why we try to be on our good side. Yep. Actually, it's mostly because I'm legitimate friends with Phantom, but you know. Okay. We're good to go on the next mission then. Next up, our master's voice. Okay, so these are all done in the name of the Omnissiah. This is all analytical missions. Still relatively easy. All right, let's do another religious mission. Why not? Okay. Here we go. Frankus, Artemis, and a bunch of servitor bots. The potential for corruption in the tomb of Agrocare continues to vex me, Magus. The spreading of the incense was not enough. I fear not, Magus. The malevolence of the Necron is overwhelming. Observations on the Tech Cosmos, verse 6-8. We are derelict in our duty whenever we allow corruption to plague the minds of good man. Then what do you suggest? Our progress in the tomb makes it possible for us to install a system of voxcasters in the structure. And what would that achieve? Lingua Technis prayers could be transmitted to the very heart of the Necron's resting place. Our troops will go everywhere, bathed in the sacred binary of the Omnissiah. Sayings of the Precepts 654, when thou'st desire to discourse purely, use binary. My god, Frankie, he's speaking your language. A novel concept, Lector Dogmatis. Stop right there, Dick. Sweet God in heaven, what is going on in the hotel? Well, whatever's happening, I'm glad we're on the 44th floor and not the first, because those patrons are gonna be hounded at my door after this stream. Thank you, Dank. Thank you. I needed an overstuffed complaint box. I have considered your plan, Videx, and a cohort has been deployed to the area. I have personally selected the prayers of purification and translated them into broad-spectrum binary. Once the voxcasters are active, the tomb will ring to the Omnissiah's word. I have the voxcaster locations plotted, Magus. I'm still unsure if this is worth the risk to our people. One in possession of unaugmented emotional centers cannot appreciate the benefit of this operation. Galamathorians, 45-7, above bullets, above blades, care for your soul above all. Your concerns are noted, Kepra, but you have your orders. Yes, Magus. His will be done. Kindly do not bring that vicious technology into this hotel. There are many ghosts who would see that symbol and become very offended, including Mr. Proto-Ryan here. Alright. Let us begin our venture. Please, I have no soul. One of the Voxcasters is being transported by the cohort. One of the Voxcasters being transported by the cohort begins emitting strains of music from an unknown source. The music sounds like it is of human origin, but could interfere with binary transmissions. Well, I mean, I gotta admit, I'm always looking for new jammin' tunes. Seek. Find the source of the music through the examining local noosphere. Broadcast an emission of the entire Skitarii force, demanding the music be shut down. Transmit a stream of counter data to cancel out the music. Drown it out or seek it out? Which one? Which one? Well, I'll flip a coin, why not? Heads, we seek it. Tails, we stifle it. And it's heads. Let's find out where those tasty jams are coming from. I shall chastise the offender in person. Maximus Metallica, 7612. From such small heresies shall a great apostoles made. The music proves to stem from a non-standard cranial augment in one of the Skitarii soldiers, which he has altered to play the music. Great. Alright, so that was literally one of our own guys jamming out to his tunes. I appreciate it. A little less boredom on the battlefield never hurt. Alright, mission objective is right there. Ah, we're doing double. Okay. So, probably these diamonds are going to be situations we're not going to like. Yeah, that makes us go in a loop, so I'm not going to bother with that room. Let's head into battle. At least he's going outside, yeah. All of Gehenna can deal with Dank. We're already going to have to try and redo. We're going to have to redo the entire casino, thanks to Dank. Survive 3 rounds, perfect. Oh no. Great, I'll add the reception desk to my shopping list later. Okay. We've got 2 Necron here. They're going to be respawning for 3 rounds. We have no cognition points, so we can only start. I'll go ahead and put Artemis there. And Franculus over here. We are not cowards. We are simply building up our resources. This is clearly minor damage compared to what I did to floor 44. Yes, we're not... We are... The only surviving room is the detective's office. I appreciate you airing out the place. Oh, the glorified stone builders are going to have a wonderful time with this. Yes, once we invent a currency, Dank, I assure you, I will be requesting compensation. Just kidding. Wait, I should not say that to you, of all people. Okay. Those cognition towers are already taken, it seems. Alright. That's a Necron warrior right there. Compensation, eh? Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Alright, let's take a look at you real quick. Okay, 10 health. We can do this. Okay, there we go. I've remembered how to fix the positioning. And then dual wield him. Only one, come on. Alright, here's the good news. Artemis is protected, Francus is not, but Francus can heal. Francalis. Yeah, you're very interesting in that regard. Sometimes you have issues with what's going on. Sometimes you're just here to add fuel to the fire. That's a lot of damage! And he has a blaster. That's not great. Frankie's ash! Warning, our presence has been detected. Yeah, so it seems. Oh, that's a new one. What is this vile mix of flesh and machine? Is this a form of Necron in its infant state? What has Scavola got to say? Unsurety statement loaded. Unsure of life form progression path. Diagnosing possible outcomes. Signs of degradation, deformed segmentation, and physiological deformities. Possible solutions. ++ infant, ++ disease, ++ parasitic life form that represents form of ripped flesh. Shall I continue? That's enough, Scavola. I believe we are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. I am most concerned for my troops' morale. Therefore, there have been reports of I am mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitarii disappearing in these tombs, and I believe now I know why. Skitarii lives. Archaeotech. Skitarii lives is less than Archaeotech. STC fragments and mission. How supportive of you, Redidus. No one was hurt. I mean, it's only temporary death for skeletons. Ghosts shouldn't really be hurt, and other beings are other beings. Yep. Okay, we have one cognition point because I wasted a bunch of ammo into that guy. And now here comes more problems. So, one servitor over here because I'm scared of that thing. We only need to survive 3 rounds. So, Frankie Smash. I'm going to cast Cant of the Craft. Your next physical attack will deal +3 physical. And attack. One shot. Heal up, Frankie. You deserve it. Alright. Franculus has done his duty. Oh boy. Ugh. Servitor may not last long. Whew. Artemis is taking a lot of damage. I am actually going to have to heal him. Canticle of Litany of Life. Alright. I'm not going to waste... Not going to waste any more cognition points because we need more servitors. And... Actually, I could remove him right now. No. No. Let's see. That's out of range. I'm gonna move... I mean, I could... But that'll cost me 1 point, and that's no bueno. So I'm gonna move Artemius over here. I should still be within range, yeah. Alright, Servitor, please do something against this thing. Oh, I forgot to use a server bot on it. I do not fear no shuttle. You come near me with that thing. Put me in, coach. Let me solo him. You feel like soloing an entire group? Now I have to kill them all. Grand. Okay, 2 servitors are ready to go. So... 1 in between Franculus. I didn't put them all out. That's not good. Okay. I'm going to understand this thing. Okay, Frankie actually might be able to kill that thing in 1 hit. Maybe. So let's see if we can. Almost. Halfway done. Halfway done. Very nice, my friend. Necrons are up. Ooh, 1 damage. Nice. Tick-tock. I need that servo bot to kill him. Artemius takes another hit. The servo bot hurt. The servitor gets hurt. We gain 1 cognition so we can summon more. Oh, Franculus is gonna take a hit. 1 acid, it's down. Nice. That thing wasn't dead. Okay, Artemius is not in a good spot. So that's why we use this push. Gonna figure out you. Why not? 3, okay. What can I hit? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna let that servitor deal with that. I'm gonna eliminate this problem. Attack you with the macro stubber. Hope it kills. Nice. Okay. And then move into... Oh, but I can't. Okay, if I remove a cognition point, that means I have 1 less I can I have less that I could summon. Artemius needs this cover. I can't. Oh, we just got 1 back. Nice. Alright, Servitor is ready to go. Oh, but he dies if I don't kill that thing. Great. Only 1 damage. That thing's gonna come back, unfortunately. Okay. How do I want to do this? I have 2 servitors left. 2 cognition points to spend. It's a little crowded right now. But I can do this. This should be okay. And he can attack, so that means this one's bye-bye. Honestly, this has been the highlight of my day. I hope you're enjoying the little chat more as I'm struggling to survive this encounter. And I will threaten them with a servitor right here. Okay, this servitor... I don't want that flayed one anywhere near Frankie. Oh, right, I've got to kill this thing. Okay, there's only a flayed one, and... other issues. So I'm going to threaten. And hope Artemius doesn't get attacked. Frankie gets us back. Franculus gets us back 1. Dank, behave. Put all of the hotel down right where you found it, otherwise I will have to call hotel security. And that's a joke, by the way. There is no hotel security other than, well, Phantom and Frankie. After all this, well, better late than never, right? Alright. Frankie, do your best. You have to... Wait. What does this thing have? We don't know, actually. Where's the servo? Where's the servo skull? Why do I hit... I think I only have 1 servo skull. Okay. 2. Okay. Easy. Easy kill. And then... we have 1 Curatio Claw. Okay, Frankie heals. Do I get a security uniform? Hell yeah, you do. It's the same red as my jacket and the same black same black as my vest for pants. I just bullshitted that up now, and I'm sticking with it. All right, you do actually already have a uniform. Yeah, you do have a doctor's coat. All right. That servitor is about to die, so Frankie unfortunately does need to stick around. Actually, no, Artemius can take care of it. Quick, write that down. Actually, I should. So Frankie's gonna go after the big bads over here. Grab a notebook real quick. Meme of doctor with a gun. It's a meme? It just sounds like a concerning thing to see. Alright. Let me go ahead and let this turn run. Okay, servitor gets hit. Servitor gets hit. We have a lot of cognition now. Alright, easy, easy. We got this. Oh, don't worry. The kitchen has got to be on, like, the 2nd floor. There's no way in hell that kind of plumbing could reach all the way up here. Although the skyscraper, the Empire State Building is a magnificent form of plumbing, I must say. From what I understand. Okay. The servitors might not survive the trip, but it's okay. Microstubber, phosphor blast pistol, destroy that. Take a step out, Artemius, and take a shot. Actually, wait, hold on. It's machine charge, spirit charge, so why not? Servo skull is on cooldown, gotcha. And take a step back in. Slide to the left. That servitor is going to die. So I'm just gonna put him in cover right here. If I can do so. Necrons, new round. Servitor is ready to go. I shouldn't have put him there, but it's fine. And we get 1 servitor ready and raring to fight. It's not going to survive much past this, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch. I'm not sure that's how rearranging stuff works. But you know what? Points for Points for thought. Points for the kind thought. Yeah, pay the bills and then we'll turn a blind eye. I like the way you think. Oh yeah! Oh, he's got a fair bit of... You don't admit to being broke and then say, oh dear, where's my wallet? You know, I'm just a homeless man. Where's my wallet? The casino wins some. Yikes. Now we're getting into mob territory. Dial it back a bit. You will get $100 and very little of my patience left to go. Oh, yep. Goodbye, servitor. One acid means he's gone down for the count. Attack of opportunity. Francalis is gonna get hit. Oof. That's not great for a lot of reasons. Alright, he's one hit. Artemis can do this easy. This is only the first fight we've had tonight. That's it. Alright, we're full on cognition. It is not fine, sir. You are on 4 health. Sayings of the Archmagi, Appendix 4. Such sweet music is the chatter of binary that has no tongue to lie. Ensure the volume is sufficient, Magus. The first Voxcaster unit is in place and immediately begins transmitting the complex binary language of Lingua Technis. Increase the volume by prayers shall this place be cleansed. Leave the volume the same. The prayers are loud enough as it is. Volume level Omega. Turn the volume up to maximum. Let the enemy tremble before his word. Praise be the Omnissiah. Principe Logica 224. Let his word be exalted to the 11th degree. Why head pats for... Why should a skeleton give head pats to another skeleton? That seems a little odd, don't you think? It'd just be like... It literally... Hold on. I have a skull I can use for a demonstration. It would literally just be like... There, Dank. Just be that. Do you want the bills paid or not? I think you got your head pats. Also, yeah, you did say you don't have your wallet. Did you just scam me out of head pats? The Voxcaster's maximum volume turns out to be tremendous indeed, shattering some of the Necron sarcophagi in the area. The warrior forms contained will not be attacking in the foreseeable future. Well, turn it up. Turn it up. Alright, let's hope we can find some healing in one of these rooms. Extra Necrons in battle. Wonderful. The cohort's communications pick up a transmission played in binary adjacent Xenos language that can be interpreted as a distress signal. It is originating from the next chamber, and it is transmitted only in local area. Listen to the transmission from outside the chamber. Enter the chamber to find the source. Attempt to answer the transmission. Let's approach it. A ship that Akerdon's fleet destroyed, perhaps? It sounds just like the Void Admiral to record its last moments and replay it for his amusement. The chamber contains a flickering hologram of the ship's bridge, with the captain of an unknown species making the transmission as the ship breaks apart around them. Interesting. Very unsatisfactory head pats. My friend, it is bone against bone. Good grief, now you're asking for everything. All you're gonna feel is the cold embrace of a dead man. No. Sir, you're the one who destroyed the entire hotel floor, the casino, the podium. I don't think you're in a position to negotiate the terms. Oh my god, this reminds me of the scene from Blues Brothers where it's... Okay. We have to do that combat encounter. He's the one in position of power, dude. Yeah. Okay. We are in desperate need of healing. And we can't heal outside of combat. We're gonna hope and pray that we actually make it out of this one alive. It's unlikely, but we'll try. The Necron tomb is trying to defend itself. Clearly our mission is working. As Forums 9413, the enemy rushes to action when our ministrations cause them fear. A swarm of tiny scarab-like constructs emerge from the apertures in the walls and begin scurrying all over the Voxcaster, chewing its casings with their steel mandible. Ooh. Clear away the scarabs with the cohort's melee weapons. I feel like that's going to damage the Voxcaster. Retrieve the Voxcaster before it's destroyed. It can be deployed elsewhere. Purge. Clear away the scarabs with the righteous application of flame. I like that idea. A sound strategy, Magus. Colloquialisms of Mechanicus, chapter 52. Enough fire in the right place can solve any problem. Fine, I'll pay the damn hotel bills. Jeez, but I want a daily grilled cheese every day. Happy? Immensely. Thank you for the buckaroo. Got the money. Let's scramble. Skedaddle. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. Good night. Good night, everybody. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Also, the audio was off. I realize now. Hang on. I need to go fix that. Alright. Let's see here. See you in the fire pepper. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I need to go fix something. We're going to transition real quick. Okay. I had to switch over to get the access to the fader. Okay, all good. All good. Squad blow torches the plasma crucible. The squad's blow torches and plasma crucibles make short work of the scarabs while doing minimal damage to the Voxcaster unit. See, fire solves everything. One grilled cheese coming right up. Thank you, Bagman. Thank you, Bagman. I knew you would. I knew you would be good as a cook. You're used to being in dark, dank environments. like a kitchen. I mean, the boy paid his bills. The good man paid his bills. Now he's a right proper patron. Also, thank you very much for the actual hard-earned bits. Thank, I appreciate it. Level 60 culinarian after all. Damn. Alright. Oh, thank goodness. We didn't have to fight him. Final Voxcaster is installed. The binary prayers flow through the tomb, filling both real space and the local noosphere, with the words of the workshop exalting the Omnissiah and the Creed of Mars. The unholy lair of the alien now rings to the words of the Omnissiah. Epigrams of St. Euclides 389, protect the shield of the mind, and the body will be shielded thereby. The Necron can strike at our minds as well as our bodies, and we must protect both. In this, Lector Dogmatis, I agree with you. I hope we are of the same mind in other matters too, Magus. Our exploration of Silver Tenebris should be executed with a view to the destruction of all traces of the alien. Posture check, thank you very much. That goes for everybody else. Make sure your back is not in a weird position. I'm mostly straight backed, so I really don't have to worry about it, but definitely double check where your back is. Alright. I have not decided if we should commit to such extremes, Videx. I feel multiple emotive prerogatives as well as logical analyses, all competing for primacy in my neural vaults. Our mission here may not be as simple as you think. Just be ready to make the right choice when the time comes, Magus. Recall the words of Fabricator General Plutonus. The eyes of the Omnissiah are ever upon us. That expedition took quite a bit. Frankie is a jack of all trades, although the saying is, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but is oftentimes better than a master of one. Bagman is a master of all. I do love the jack. Never change, Bagman, never change. 18 minutes, I see. We got a cognitive canister. Very nice. Next base attack, it gains 1 damage and plus 25 crit chance. Ooh. Servitor level 2. Oh, that's how we do it. On our trips, we can get rewards that reward us better troops. Nice. Why is it tracking mouse clicks? That's weird. Okay. And we lost 2 servitors. Youch. Alright. Servitor is now level 2. Can become the priority targets of enemies in range and gain once 1 fatal article and once 1 death. Oh. Two to 3 fails of damage. Very nice. Very nice. I made it with crayons. The only kind worth having. 439 to spend. Very nice. Alright. Spend a little on our ranger here. And we get an augment. Plus 1 energy damage. 2 HP to max. 1 energy armor. 3 HP to max. 3 movement. Frankie and Phantom make it the way I like it. Either burnt or crayon. That's why I had Bagman do it instead of me. I love this little side story we're having in the chat tonight. Always keeps it interesting for anybody who's not exceedingly interested in what's going on screen. 1 energy damage, 1 energy armor, 1 energy damage, plus 1 capacity. Now, what about the other one? Mechanicus. We can upgrade both of them, actually. All this happened because of Dank's entrance. Yeah. Okay, this is our ranger, so energy armor, 4 HP to max, 2 HP to max, 20% critical chance. Damn. We'll do that. Commander is almost ready. Not enough yet. And then our other cohort, Mechanicus, is too expensive. Darn. Alright. What are you talking about, Ryan? You're in every drawing. You just, you know, you're a ghost. I kid. Phantom's technically a ghost, and she has a corporeal form. So clearly you'll have one someday. Okay. What have I got to work with? Uh-huh. There's only one slot for that? Really? I'm a fool. Darn it. Okay. And then I guess this one, yes. Alright. So we got one rear one right here. Uh-huh, okay. So Frankie's full up, unfortunately. Mechanicus is full up. So our ranger here. Plus 1 energy damage. We have 1 energy weapon that's very low. Only have 2 weapon slots. That deals physical damage, okay. Okay, blaster, 6 to 8, 5 to 7, deals 2 to 4 damage. Ooh, okay. And then we still got plenty of room to work with. Okay, and yeah, the servo skull is always there. So that goes back. Target has 50% chance to miss you with attacks for 1 round. Target a troop next gets 1 damage. This one's turning out to be a commander of sorts, so I'll take it. Interesting. Okay. Now, Frankie's doing fine. That power axe did cost us quite a bit. Okay. So, that's a decent bit. Yeah, I just did. I just did. You can hear it in my voice. Yeah. I think I might actually have to call it there, because my voice is starting to give out from all the voices I've been doing tonight. Whew. Well, it was a fun one, I gotta admit. Only had 1 ad. Probably a bunch of sidebar ads if they're still on. And, of course, we made a lot of progress. We didn't make it past 10%. But that's the end of our night. Yes! I fixed it, by the way. The issue was the browser sources can be playing on multiple scenes. And so I had to enable something that was like, shut down when not visible. Chaos was good. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad y'all had a nice time in the hotel, as per usual. Next stream is going to be Balatro. Oh, lovely. I get to relax for once, man. Balatro on SNES Saturdays instead of Coffee Talk, sadly. How will everything get fixed? Bay Nugget TR. Yeah, you've been following the channel for a bit. I saw a couple days ago. Hope you enjoyed your time. But yeah, that'll be it for me. My voice is gone and dusted. So, if you're just joining us, you're a tad late. But rest assured, the VOD will be here for you to recap exactly what's going on. I recall before you said it was a damn Souls like a henna keeping your whole studio together. Yeah, probably. Like, all the skeletons gotta be doing something, right? They're all bored as hell. Pardon the pun. But yeah, I'm gonna go rest my voice, drink plenty of water, and shut up for a hot minute. And y'all do the same. Take care of yourselves. And as always, memento vivere, memento mori, and enjoy writing your life story. The VOD will be up on YouTube within 24 hours, so like next time I stream, the VOD will be eligible to go up on YouTube. But yeah, hope y'all have a good night, and I apologize. I apologize, Bay Nugget. You're just a little too late. See you next time, y'all. Have a good night.